spurring real change or trolls out for profit. Critics can point to countless examples of First Amendment auditors who appear to be motivated by fame or clicks or cash rather than the Constitution. Even among those sympathetic to the movement, it's hard to see how harassing patrons at post offices and public libraries or filming outside a synagogue serves any purpose beyond attempting to go viral.
Exhibit A is Jason Gutterman.
Welcome to
Threatening people. Of physically threatening people.
He asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm doing an investigation.
What's it for? Why are y'all here?
Gutterman has a history of physically threatening people. He knows he can get away with cops and public officials, but his track record with private citizens hasn't been too good. This is Jason's latest threat to a private citizen.
Back yourself up, man.
Back yourself up.
I'm walking down the sidewalk.
Get
standing
out of my face.
No, I'm not in your face.
That's
bro.
all right.
Back up.
Logan, get out of my face.
You're standing a foot away from his face. Back
Get out
up.
of my face.
It's not going to work that way, brother. You picked the wrong guy today.
I don't understand why y'all filming.
If you touch me, you're going to have a problem.
I'm not.
Let's take a trip down memory lane and watch as Gutterman threatens private citizens, not so successfully.
If you try to snatch a camera out of his hand, I'll break your neck, bro.
You're gonna break his neck.
To me, bro. You're gonna. I got big back up.
You're gonna break his neck.
Back up. You're back up, motherfucker. Get your hand off.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it, little man.
I just back up. No.
Guy's trying to be nice, little man. You peck her head.
No. Yes, you are. Now you touch me with your belly. You think I about touching you? You just push my camera. Do you work out? Yo.
Now he goes to the police.
We're gonna have an issue. So could
We
you
already
please back
have
up?
one. I'm looking for it.
You're literally 6 inches from my
And
face.
Jason puts the camera in his face.
All right. Touch me again, and I'm gonna knock you down.
Oh yeah.
No.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna do it in here.
What?
People don't understand that this guy, with the black, he's been provoked, he's been threatened. Okay, he's defended himself, but no, what do the people do? Oh no. They're going to back up Jason Gutter Trash because they think he's Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're in the majority and you got more subscribers than I do. Fact of the matter is, this guy, contrary to popular belief, I'm talking about the one on the right, is not Jesus.
Why would you want to have a bad day?
I don't have to move.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Go ahead. Show me. Show me why I have to
Do
move.
you think you're smart? Are you really that upset with getting old and being powerless?
I'm not old and I'm not powerless,
Sure
motherfucker.
Sure you are.
Try me.
I'm trying. So I'm going to record all.
And they're going to go steal the car. What he's doing is he's doing the VIN number so he can steal the guy's car. Or somebody else will steal it.
These 3 confrontations with private citizens confirm that Gutterman has a vicious bark, but no bite. After threatening 3 people, but not backing up the threat, in a Marine Corps barracks, Gutterman will be considered a coward, and no Marine would ever trust him.
Gutterman is a coward.
But let's get back to the car dealership.
You're standing a foot away from his face. Back
Get out
up.
of my face.
It's not going to work that way, brother. You picked the wrong guy today.
I don't understand why y'all filming.
If you touch me, you're going to have a problem.
I'm not.
Most auditors will default to someone's manhood. They'll challenge someone's manhood. That's the shot in the nuts for most men. But as we've seen with Gutterman, he'll only do that while pointing a camera at the person. A real man would make the threat, turn the camera off, and go hands-on. But auditors know that camera is the only thing preventing them from a thumping.
Bye, toodaloo. Toodaloo, bro. Toodaloo. Go call the cops like a little woman. Yeah, go call the cops, little girl. Good. I'm going to watch you be...
Notice that the guy is an employee. He's on the clock. He's on duty, so he can't exactly get in a confrontation or a fight. Gutterman's picking a fight with the guy while he's on duty, while he's at work. Yeah, Gutterman is a coward. Okay? And that's the evidence is clear. Most people don't see it that way, but Gutterman, he picks his targets very carefully, and when he doesn't, he backs down like a coward, because he is a coward.
You little bitch, you call the cops. That's what I'm going to do. I just told you what I'm going to do. Stop acting like you're tough and do something, or go the fuck back inside and shut your stupid mouth, bro.
Provoke me. Go ahead. I want you to do it.
What, you get provoked?
Yeah,
You want to be a puppet?
I want you to do it.
You want to be a puppet?
I want you to do
You
it.
want to be a
I
puppet,
want
bro? You want to do what I say?
No one's doing what you say.
Go back
I
inside,
want you to
man.
do it. Come
Listen to me. Do me a favor. I'm gonna give you a good word of advice. Go back to work, bro.
But we already know what Gutterman's going to do.
Back up.
No.
He's not going to do anything.
Touch me.
Okay, Gutterman is a piece of trash, and no, he can't whip anybody.
I guess that's what I'll do. I'll read all this and figure out what's going on here. I
Jason
found the
Gutter
rule that
trash.
gives me permission, sir. Hey, sir.
Reach that door.
Sir,
Don't you reach that door.
I need to talk to you.
I will speak to you in a moment.
Okay.
Step back.
Calm down. Calm down. It's not that serious. Calm down. This guy wants to get loud with me. Oh. 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 God. So it says right here. You'll see it.
No, they misquote the rules. Always. Frauditors lie.
There we go.
And they're very disingenuous when they reference the laws.
Photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes, except where security regulations, rules, orders, or directives apply, or a federal court order or rule prohibits it. Space occupied by a tenancy agency. Yeah, that's right here.
No.
No, he is right. It is right here. It says except where security regulations, rules, orders, or directives apply. Now, what do you think is all those signs? These are directives. So you're not allowed to record there. This guy is such a clown, and that's why he will get arrested, because he's in the wrong.
Now, this guy makes an excellent point, by the way. Not the frauditor, but the security guard. Okay. And he's taunting the security guy. Okay, you gotta lie to fraud it.
Are you gonna come out? See, like right here, this has got a CFR. You gotta have one on that too.
No,
See, like right here,
that's not true.
you got a CFR that backs up what this says, except this one. Hey, sir. Sir. Can I? I really am not trying to be argumentative. I just want to be able to talk without him getting all excited.
What I'm saying is, I'm not going to give you the statute on that. You can look that up.
Well, no, that's actually what I was trying to show you.
You can
over
look
here.
it up.
I'm not trying to be argumentative. You'll just take a look at what's on
You
your-
are
I'll show you right
argumentative.
here. It says right here.
No.
Photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes are allowed on this property. It says it right here. Rules and this is the GSA. All right. Well, is he calling someone?
Yeah.
Okay. Then they'll come out and let you guys know.
Oh, I'm sure they'll come out and let you guys know. They'll come out and...
Lock the doorway, sir.
You're not coming in the facility.
Sure I am. This is a public.
Step out of here.
Time out.
Yeah.
You're under the impression this is a public building. It is not, sir.
It's
It is-
not?
No, it is a government building owned by the United States government.
Like I just explained to him.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The government is funded by we the people.
That's fine.
Okay. No,
Yes.
just he heard me out. Please
No.
hear me out. Okay.
You need a history lesson, young man. We live in a republic. We have representatives that represent us.
Yeah.
Those representatives make the rules and regulations.
Okay.
They say you cannot come in here and do that.
Where does it say that? What is? It's got to be a law, right? In America, like
There
you said,
are tons
we
of
do
laws
whatever
in
we want
America.
Unless,
No,
there,
we don't
unless,
do
unless
whatever
there
we
is a law that says we can't, right?
Sir, can you
Yeah.
not just be a man and
Be
do
a
as you're
man?
told for
Okay,
once?
you're very demeaning. So
Okay,
we're
I'm
not.
not being demeaning.
You're telling me to be a man, and I'm trying to talk to you, but you
trying
keep
to be.
want-
I want you to
keep
be
trying
respectful, young man.
Then let
and
me
walk back out the door before you actually get arrested.
If you want
For
respect, you got to give it. For what? Disorderly conduct? Do you even know
No.
the stat? Then what did you
Sir,
say?
I happen to be retired law enforcement. I know
Then
exactly what
that-
it is.
That explains a lot.
You're
why
arguing
retired.
with me, and that's being disorderly to start with.
How is
Yes.
disorderly? I have to incite fear,
No.
violence. You've got to be in fear for your life. You approach
Are
me.
you not about 6'2", 6'3", a lot bit larger than I?
So you approach me and then fear for your life? That sounds really stupid.
Sir, please.
You're blocking the doorway to a public building.
I am not blocking the door to a public building. It is a government building
Which is
owned
a
by the
public-
government, not you.
You're being disorderly, sir. You really need to lower your
There's a
voice.
difference between public and government.
Or else what? What are you
I'm
going to
going to
do?
escort you out. And
You can
if
try.
I can try.
You can try. You
glad
put
you
your hands on me, it's going to be a problem.
Young man, I've had a lot bigger than you. A lot
Good.
bigger and uglier than you.
Good.
Let me tell you.
Good.
You are nothing. All
I'm-
right?
Now that man deserves a raise. The way he said, "You are nothing." Oh my God, I've never seen someone own a frauditor so well like that. Great job.
That's perfect. Neither are you, sir.
Well, I appreciate your
Opinion.
I don't know why.
Opinion.
Why are you even doing this?
Okay, this guy brought up an excellent point. There is public property, and then there's government property, and then, of course, there's private property. These frauditors, they're liars.
The judge implied that I was just going around harassing people and calling it journalism.
So how did the Supreme Court clarify Sean's argument that the judge's order is not enforceable? Well, the Supreme Court agreed that Reyes cannot be trespassed for the content of his speech, but he can be arrested if the local government restricts access to buildings based on time, place, and manner.
Now, the great weight of case law clearly supports the First Amendment right to record public officials in the course of their duties in a way that doesn't interfere with those duties. However, First Amendment rights are not unlimited, and there are instances where recording could violate the law. Courts upholding the right to record have also held that police may reasonably restrict some First Amendment rights according to what's generally called a time, place, and manner restrictions.
This is from the
Generally,
John
these
Legato
are
show.
content-neutral restrictions, that they're not punishing any particular kind of speech, they are just limiting the time, place, and manner of the speech or the recording. For example, in Garrick versus Began, the First Circuit Court of Appeals, while acknowledging the right to film a traffic stop, also held that reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions on the right to film may be imposed when the circumstances justify them.
Also, like in a courthouse, which filming witnesses, suspects in cases, jury members, and undercover police officers is not the place to film them and then post them on social media.
I would just like to speak to a supervisor, please.
Always wanted to speak to a supervisor. Okay, always that.
I'm going to wrap this up with a request that you listen carefully to auditors' words. They play verbal gymnastics. Number one, for example, the auditor said that free speech is not interfering with an officer's duties, except that the auditor was not arrested for his free speech or for his speech, but rather the failure to follow lawful orders which interfered with the officer doing her duties. Number two, interference requires a physical act by the auditor. It never has. They say this all the time. It clearly says that an individual may be charged with resisting or obstructing of a police officer without the use of physical force. Without the use of physical force. The John Legato Show is being brought.
Said to him, why are you sitting here just wondering what you're doing?
I really appreciate if you wouldn't be filming me.
Well, I would appreciate it if I get a straight answer.
I will, but
You know, this is important stuff.
Jason, you truly believe that your camera allows you to jeopardize a bus driver's livelihood for taking 15 minutes break before returning to the bus depot? You could see that these guys are working men who drive kids to school. Are they abusing them, drunk driving, selling dope, or running an escort service with school buses? No. Go home, Jason, and reflect on your...
Okay, here's the deal with gutter trash and the frauditors. Since they don't have a straight job, they're going to cause other people to be unemployed. And they can complain and raise hell, and managers will fire these guys. This bus driver basically took about a 10-minute break before going back to the yard, which is probably pretty common. He's a working stiff trying to, cut himself a break. And now he's going to lose his job over it because Gutter Trash filed a complaint and said that this bus driver was involved in a terrorist plot. And of course, management does not want both sides of the story. No. And this is true of a lot of frauditors. Well, practically all of them. Okay, since they don't have a straight job, they're going to make sure that nobody else does either. Now, some of Gutter Trash's people have been contacting me and quoting Glit versus kind of about videoing and taking pictures, stuff like that. Yes, there is freedom of the press and freedom of speech, and the First Amendment does apply. However, I've gone through this myself, because I don't take a frauditor's word for anything, nor do I take his followers' word for anything. Taking pictures, exercise the First Amendment, does not give you license to interfere with other people, harass other people, compromise other people, get involved in restrictions with other people, become a public nuisance, and it doesn't excuse trespassing. So, I looked it up, for the frauditor supporters, the lens lickers who have contacted me. Yeah, there's no excuse for trespassing here. Yeah. So you don't get a hall pass to harass police, intervene, aid and abet the criminal while he's being apprehended, and again, no trespassing. So, that's where we're at, okay? Frauditors are going to have to be dealt with, and because of frauditors, people are losing their jobs, and, well, they're not standing up for First Amendment rights. They're not standing up for anyone's rights. They're basically making everything worse for all of us, okay? But people don't believe that. The majority of the people are not educated, and the frauditors are not educating anyone. They're liars, they're deceptive, and this is America Go Dojo, and I'm calling it.